If you're thinking of moving to Edmonton, there are some things that you have to know before you move here. I'm going to be 100% honest in this video. I have lived in Edmonton my entire life, so I'm going to tell you actually what Edmonton is like. So first and foremost, our weather is absolutely horrible. Our winters are no joke. They can last 7 months and can get brutally cold. Our average temperature in the middle of winter is about minus 15 degrees Celsius, and it's not uncommon for us to get a couple weeks of minus 30 and possibly even minus 40 degrees Celsius. I'm an avid outdoors enthusiast. I like fishing, I like hunting, I like hiking. So if you don't embrace the cold here, you're gonna be depressed. Now, don't get me wrong, the city of Edmonton has lots to do in the winter. We have tons of festivals, and there's always something going on in Edmonton that's indoors, so you don't have to freeze to death. We do have some beautiful summers here, but our winters can be extremely brutal. They can be very long. Now let's talk about the drivers in Edmonton. Let's talk about our roads. I swear to you, Edmonton has some of the worst drivers in the entire world. Whether it's not using your signal light or not letting you merge onto the highway or simply just not knowing what you're doing, Edmonton can be a very frustrating place to get around. Not to mention, we have some of the worst infrastructure when it comes to our roads that I've ever seen in Canada. There are potholes everywhere, and our summers are riddled with construction zones because they're constantly repairing the roads because of the damage the winter causes. Honestly, it can just be really frustrating driving in Edmonton at all times of year. Now let's talk about the location of Edmonton, Alberta. As you probably know, Edmonton is located almost in the middle of Canada. We're the second largest country in the world. This means you are very far away from any ocean. If proximity to the ocean is important to you, I don't recommend moving to Edmonton because it's a very far drive and you most likely have to fly. And the last thing I should mention, Edmonton has a pretty bad crime rate. Edmonton ranks 20% higher than Vancouver and 40% higher than Calgary when it comes to our crime rate. We also have a lot of homeless people. Like any city, there can be a lot of drugs in Edmonton, which can lead to mental health issues and ultimately leads to homelessness. Now, not all of Edmonton is crime-ridden. There's only certain parts of the city that have high crime rates. The majority of Edmonton is a very safe place to live and a good place to raise a family. So now let's talk about some things that I like about Edmonton. Well, for starters, you can get a job very easily here. And if you're a business owner, there's lots of opportunity to make money here. We almost have 1.6 million people here. It's a lot of people. So it comes with a lot of opportunity. And if you don't want to live in the big city, there are some fantastic family-friendly communities that are right outside of Edmonton. Cities like St. Albert, Sherwood Park, Leduc, Beaumont. These are some great places to live. And Edmonton has quite the diverse culture. We are an art city, so if you love music, the theater, and craft beer, you're gonna like Edmonton. And of course, I have to mention our beloved Edmonton Oilers. We are a massive hockey city, and we're known to having some of the best hockey fans in the entire world. And last but not least, if you're an avid outdoorsman, you're gonna like Edmonton. I'm an avid hunter, and there's lots of crown land just outside of Edmonton, so if you like hunting and fishing, Edmonton's a pretty good place to still make money and have access to the outdoors. So that's basically Edmonton in a nutshell. I didn't mention a lot of things, but we're basically a cold city that has a very diverse culture. We have lots to do here, and there's lots of opportunity to make money and find a job. Now, I am a realtor here in Edmonton, so if you are moving here, I would love to help you find the perfect property or answer any questions that you have. Edmonton has some very affordable real estate, so you'll probably be very surprised with how far your money goes here. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. And if you have any questions, you can reach out to me directly or leave some questions in the comment section below. I'll catch you guys at the next video.